Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Adedinyo. Hello. If today is your first time seeing this beautiful face, welcome to my channel and thank you for stopping by. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. I love you. And before I go in today's video, I would like you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you are coming here for the first time and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give comments. I would always love to see your engagement. Thank you so much. So as you can already tell by the title, today we are talking on something very interesting and something very juicy. So there's going to be a relationship talk. I titled it "Who is your guy?" It's going to be a relationship talk and we're just going to be gisting. I just want to gist with my ladies and my friends. I said, "Who is your guy?" You know that song now, "Who is your guy?" Now only you are like, I know by the time you see this thumbnail, you will start giving me different answers like Tola, Dele, and that is not what I'm actually asking. I'm actually asking, who is who in your guy? What are the attributes that he possesses that wants to make you become base and right with him? Those are the things I'm asking from you. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. But before I enter into this discussion, I would like to put a disclaimer out there because I understand the fact that a lot of my Gen Zs, you want to always receive a relationship talk from someone that is married or that if he has relationship experience. And sincerely, I'm not here to lord my opinion on anyone. I'm not lording my opinion on anyone. I'm not judgmental. I'm not saying if your guy is this and that, you have to leave him or something like that. These are just the measures I feel has worked for people, and I know in one way or the other has worked for me. So that's why I'm going to be putting it out here. So I don't want you to feel like, hey, she's doing her opinion on us. No, that's not it. It's just going to be like a gist. And sincerely, I would appreciate your comment in the comment section below. Make sure you put down your comments. Thank you so much. The first thing I would like to talk about today, if you want a guy to be your guy, if you want to become 5 and 6 or brains and rights with a guy, before you dedicate your life to a guy, the first thing I feel you should watch out for is if the guy understands what it means to be loved or what it means to show love. And I believe that there is no way a person can know what it means to be loved if the person has really not received the love of God in his life. Sincerely, I really do not want this talk to look like a religious talk. I believe that there is really no way you can separate marriage or relationship generally from God. I believe there is no way you can separate the institution of marriage or relationship from God. Everything has to boil down on God. God has to be our source in everything. Unless you are just dating for the fun of it and without intention of getting married to the person you are dating, there has to be that God factor, and that is why if the guy does not know what it means to be loved by God, because I believe so strongly that if you have not enjoyed something, you don't know what it means. And whatever you don't have, you can't give. A person that has not received the love of God, that does not know what it means to be loved by God, that has not experienced the love of God deeply, I don't think the person can love the way he should love. A person that does not understand the fact that God loved in advance, irrespective of the religion. You don't really know of other religions, but for my religion, Christianity, I know strongly that the love of God for us is definitely done in advance. A guy that does not understand that and that does not understand the fact that you have to love your spouse just exactly as God loves you, you have to watch out for such guy because he might not know how to love you the way he's supposed to love you. That is my first opinion. And similarly, a guy that has not been loved by any integral part of his life. When I mean the integral part of his life, his family, his siblings, parents, there are people that has really not been loved. They have not been shown any kindness, like probably ever since they've been born or along the line. People like that are always very toxic when it comes to relationship because they don't know how to receive love. If you love them from today till tomorrow, they don't know how to receive it and they can't give you in return. People like that, you have to watch out for them, and it shows in the way they react to the little kindness you give to them and the way they show kindness to you. You have to be watchful of that. That's the first thing I'm going to be talking about today. Love. The person has to understand the love of God so that he can give love the way he should give love. The second thing I'm going to be talking about today is sacrifice. See, a guy that cannot sacrifice his time, that cannot sacrifice his funds, that cannot sacrifice his what else, time, fund, and a lot of things. If you notice that a guy does not have that sacrificial spirit, that like sacrificing things for you. I'm not saying a lady should be dependent on a guy too much, but to some extent the guy should be able to sacrifice his resources, financial resources, his time, and all sort of things. Should be able to sacrifice for a lady you want to get dedicated to. So a lady, before you become rice and beans with any guy, make sure you watch out for such character. If a guy cannot sacrifice his things, as in if he cannot sacrifice it for you, it's better you watch out for it. And the third thing I'm going to be talking about today is respect. Respect is very, very important. And when I mean respect, you have to respect the you in you, those things that makes you you. You have to respect it, your values, your aspirations, your visions, your family, your friends, friends unquote. Like he has to respect your friends, respect your family, respect your everything because those are the things that hold your emotions. Those are the things that makes you you. If he does not respect those things, there are people that have seen situation whereby a guy keeps saying that he loves a lady but does not respect his family, does not respect his parents. Excuse me, that I don't think that will work. I don't think it will eventually work out. Even if you eventually get married to that kind of person, there is definitely going to be problem along the way. So he has to respect those things that you take that are dear to you. He has to respect it. Next thing I'm going to be talking about now is what I term tiredness syndrome. I've seen this play out in many guys. You see the situation whereby they just get tired of relationship or get tired of things easily. You will notice that you're asking the guy, what made you, nothing tangible to say, just I'm just tired. And this lady is a prospect, but you just hear something like I'm tired. And sincerely, as a lady, you have to watch out for such things, because does it mean that when he get married to you, when he's fine with you, when he's okay emotionally, he's fine with you, when he's not okay emotionally, he start behaving anyhow? Because I've seen situation whereby a guy will say, I'm just tired of the relationship. You have to watch out. When you notice the guy just left a relationship and you're asking the guy, why did you leave the relationship, and he has something tangible he's saying, you just realize that probably you just got tired of the person. So you think you are the new girl that will not get tired of you. Excuse me, he will definitely get tired of you one day too. There is that thing called tiredness syndrome. I don't know why. I've seen it play out in many guys. You just notice that you just get tired of things, get tired of relationships, and so you have to watch out for it, so that a guy won't start toiling with your emotions all around. So the last thing I'm talking about is what I term posterity. And what that means is that, see, if there is a trait in a guy you notice that does not match with the kind of family you want to raise, or the kind of children you want to raise in future, it's better you don't become 5 and 6 with that kind of guy. It's better you don't become rice and beans with that kind of guy, because the fact is that you cannot always separate a child's character, a child's trait, from a parent's traits. There are some things I can tell you I don't do today, because I've never seen my parents doing. I've never caught them doing it. So it's not part of me, it's not part of my values. There are some values, there are some traits, some characters you notice in a guy that you will never imagine that your children will have. It's better you have to watch out for it. It's better because these things are very, very important, and can make or mar a relationship. With that, I've come to the end of today's video. Don't forget to like, to share, then comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Bye bye.